Hi friends, welcome to classes by Lab Doctor. In today's class, let us start discussing about some of the vitamins. You all know that today, because of our food habits, the lifestyle, majority of the time we keep on taking supplements. Vitamin D is deficient in most of the patients. Patients are put on B complex supplements, B complex injections. Some patients who have liver problem, etc., they are given vitamin K supplements. So we tend to forget that what are the basics of these vitamins. What is the difference between a vitamin and a supplement? When do we require a supplement? एक विटामिन का काम क्या होता है, कितने तरह के विटामिन होते हैं, उनका मेटाबॉलिज्म क्या होता है. When we understand these things about the vitamins, it will be easy for us to understand the kind of supplementation that should be done and how effectively it can work for us. So, the main idea of bringing this topic is we will try to understand the vitamins in detail, and when we understand the vitamins, we also can know about the supplementation, their brand names, how we should supplement, when the supplement has to be taken, what is the dosage which is required, etc. To know that, we should have a basic understanding about these vitamins. So when we are talking about these series of videos, we will not be talking in detail about their biochemistry, etc., but we will try to understand the pathophysiology, their metabolism, the forms which are active, why it is needed, when we should supplement, what is the required dose, what are the forms in which they are available, etc., what are the natural sources, etc. So let us start with this topic of vitamins, and we will concentrate upon main vitamins as and how we move forward in this series of vitamins. So you all know that vitamins are essential organic compound that body needs in small amount for various metabolic processes to maintain the overall health. So body needs it, not like it doesn't need it in a very large amount. It's in a very small amount it needs, but yes, for the optimum functioning of the body we need vitamins. There are 13 vitamins, recognized vitamins, which are fat soluble and water soluble. Okay, we will see about this later, and these vitamins play an important role in growth, development, and proper functioning of the cells and organs. Okay, so vita is living. For any living thing, for the life of that organism, we need these vitamins. So from where do we get these vitamins? While our body, human body, can produce some of the vitamins, mainly we depend upon external sources, primarily our diet, the food what we eat, from them to get these vitamins. Now body can synthesize vitamin D through sun exposure, and vitamin K and biotin are produced by the bacteria in the gut. So your gut bacteria, the bacteria which is there in your intestine, can produce vitamin K, the vitamin which is required for blood clotting, and biotin. However, few vitamins like vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin B, all these must be obtained from the food. So why do we require these vitamins? I told you they are important for a living being. It is as important as for the fine tuning of the body. So you all know that vitamin A, it is very important in maintaining a healthy vision for our eye health. Vitamin B complex, this has various function, mainly the supporting of the energy metabolism. Vitamin C, very important in immune function, collagen synthesis, absorption of iron, and vitamin D for the absorption of calcium, bone health. Vitamin E, it's an antioxidant. Vitamin K for blood clotting, bone metabolism. So, for the overall health and well-being, we need these vitamins. So I have told you the various functions of these vitamins. So for us to function in optimal capacity, we require these vitamins. So remember, vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin C, these are the vitamins. Zinc, iron, magnesium, these are the minerals. These are not the vitamins. Okay. So vitamins are classified as fat soluble and water soluble. Now fat soluble are vitamin A, D, E and K. Water soluble are B complex vitamins and non B complex, which are not belonging to the B complex, that is vitamin C. And B complex vitamins, they can be categorized as hematopoietic and energy releasing. Hematopoietic is the one which is required for the blood cells, like you required folic acid and cyanocobalamin, B12, folic acid, B9. These are required for the blood cells. So that is why they are hematopoietic. And the energy releasing, most of the B complex vitamins like B1, B2, B3. B1 is your thiamine, B2 is your riboflavin, B3 is your niacin. They are all energy producing. So basic classification is water soluble and fat soluble, B complex and non-B complex, hematopoietic and energy releasing. So this is what we studied, that the fat soluble vitamins are the ones which are soluble in the fat. So they are stored in the body's fatty tissues and the liver. The liver also stores these vitamins. So vitamin A for the vision, vitamin D for the bone health, vitamin E an antioxidant, vitamin K which is required for blood clotting. So these are fat soluble vitamins. Then you have water soluble vitamins. They are not stored in the body. They cannot be stored. They are soluble in water. So we have to regularly replenish it through our diet. Like you have your B complex vitamins, you have your thiamine, riboflavin, niacin, pantothenic acid, biotin, vitamin B6, vitamin B12, folate, etc. So they help in your energy production, in nerve function, in your red cell function, cell growth, etc. Whereas vitamin C is an antioxidant and that supports your immune system and helps in the collagen formation. So what is the difference between fat soluble and a water soluble vitamin? See, fat soluble vitamins are the ones which are dissolving in fats or in the oils, and water soluble, it dissolves in the water. So when it is dissolving in the fat, it will be stored also. It can be stored in the fatty tissues and the liver. And this water soluble cannot be stored in our body. It is excreted. Whenever it is excess, it is excreted and we have to regularly replenish it through our food. Now daily you do not require this fat soluble vitamins because we have the storage. So you need not take this fat soluble vitamins every day. Whereas B complex or the water soluble vitamins, you have to take them regularly because they are not stored in our body. We will have to regularly replenish them. The main examples are A, D, E and K, and the main example in this category is B complex and vitamin C. This water soluble vitamins are absorbed with the dietary fats. Whenever the fat is there in the food, they are absorbed with the help of that. Now this water soluble, because it is soluble in water, it is directly absorbed into the bloodstream. So the risk of toxicity is high if it is consumed in excess for the fat soluble vitamin because they get stored also. And the risk of toxicity is low in water-soluble vitamin because it is excreted regularly. The functions for the vision, for the bone, antioxidation, and the blood clotting. And the water soluble, the functions would be for energy production, RBCs, and for the collagen and for the immunity. So this fat soluble vitamin, they are mainly what we see it in, fat rich food like dairies, nuts, fish. And water soluble vitamins we will see in fruits, vegetables, grains, meat, etc. These fat soluble vitamins are more stable in cooking. When you cook it, we can still they are stable, they still are present. Whereas in the water soluble vitamins, they can be destroyed by heat or by prolonged cooking. Because these fat soluble vitamins, they are stored, their deficiency develops slowly, whereas this water soluble vitamins, their deficiency can develop quickly. So these are the different types of vitamins what you can see here. So this is vitamin A. The patient, if he is deficient in vitamin A, has a poor vision. He has very dry skin because vitamin A is also required in the maintaining the skin health. Immunity system also will be weakened. And vitamin D, if it is deficient, patient will complain of bone pain, muscle weakness, mood swings, etc. Vitamin E, it is required for the muscle health. It is an antioxidant. So when it is compromised, you have skin issues, you have muscle weakness, etc. Vitamin K, if it is not there in an adequate amount, you have problems with your blood clotting. Vitamin C, it is required for maintaining the immunity, so you'll have a very weak immune system, you have slow wound healing, bleeding gums. If you have deficiency of vitamin B12, you have fatigue, weakness, tingling, numbness sensation in your extremities. Vitamin B9, that is folate, when it is less, you have anemias, you have fatigue, poor concentration. And vitamin B2, when it is less, you have angular cheilitis, you might have skin inflammation. When you are deficient in vitamin B6, you might have fatigue, irritability, mood swings, skin inflammation, etc. So how do we get enough of vitamins? Through balanced diet. So a diet which is rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, etc. You get most of the vitamins. And suppose if we don't get, we supplement it. Supplements are the ones like either in the form of tablets, the syrups or powder, whatever, wherein whenever there is deficiency of this, we can supplement it, we can take it to increase the level of these vitamins in our body. That was in brief about vitamins, and in the next classes we will start with vitamin D to understand what is vitamin D, what is the metabolism, what is the function, and what are the deficiency symptoms, and what are the supplements that can be taken in case of vitamin D deficiency. Thank you so much for watching the video. Please like, share and subscribe the channel. Thank you.